Hey everyone, I am so excited to invite you to my new class that I am releasing, and it is called Understanding Your Fertility, Natural Prevention and Conception. And basically, it is a whole class that is going to empower you to really understand your cycle, your hormones, what's going on with them, if anything's out of whack, some of the reasons maybe why, and how to know exactly which days you are and aren't fertile each month, and how to naturally prevent conception if that's the season that you're in, or how to try for a baby and the best days to try and the best methods. And so it's going to be a super fun class where you are going to come out so empowered, feeling like, oh, I love how God made my body as a woman. I never understood all this. Why didn't somebody tell me some of this stuff in seventh grade in sex ed class when we were talking about our cycles? Like, this would have been really good to know the last 20 years. It's so much fun. And my husband and I have used this method for the last 7 years of marriage, and it has been amazing for us. So we've used it to naturally prevent pregnancy the whole time that we felt not ready for kids. And then every time we were ready to try for a baby, we used it and we conceived within the first month or two. And it has just been so powerful for me, just as a woman, to actually understand what's going on with my cycle. And, when we first got married, my cycle was a bit irregular and some of my hormones were imbalanced. But through charting it and learning what I teach in this class, I really got a handle on it and understanding how to rebalance my hormones back out. And by the time we were ready to try for kids, my cycle was super strong and consistent. And there's just so many fun things about what I teach in this class. I know every single month exactly what day my period's going to start. And I love that. Like, I know, oh, this month it's going to be 2 days late. And it is, or this month, oh, it's actually going to be 2 days early because I ovulated 2 days early this month. And so I'm not caught off guard in white shorts at the mall one day, And so I love that. I love when we're trying to conceive, knowing the exact day I ovulated and the exact due date for my baby. Ultrasounds are off a lot on due dates. And because I always knew my exact due date, I never had to have a doctor pressure me to be induced early, even though ultrasounds were showing I was 42 weeks. I knew from charting, no, I'm actually only 41 weeks. And so that was such a blessing. Like, there's just so much about this class. If you're trying for a baby, I teach you how to try for a certain gender. If you really want to try for a boy or girl, there's certain days that are better to try for both of those. And if you're in a season of wanting to prevent pregnancy, it's so fun. Like, you don't need birth control. You don't need drugs that are going to mess your hormones up and potentially make it harder to get pregnant when you're ready to down the road. We've loved this, but you don't need protection for at least half the month. And so that's been so fun and amazing for my husband and I, and just really empowering too. So it's a super fun class. There's so much more that you'll get out of it, but I encourage you to check it out, whether you're in a season of wanting to prevent pregnancy or get pregnant, or if you're breastfeeding right now, you've already had your baby, you're breastfeeding, and you haven't got your cycle back, and you don't really want a baby quite yet. I teach you how to know when you're becoming fertile again, because you actually will ovulate and have the chance to get pregnant before you get your first period back. And so you're going to want to know that ahead of time so you don't get caught off guard with a surprise pregnancy because you didn't realize, oh my gosh, I actually started ovulating, but I had never got a period yet. So I'll teach you how to know that, and what if you're engaged. And I really encourage you, if you're engaged or planning to be married in the future, take this class now so that you can understand your cycle and know how to naturally prevent pregnancy when you get married, and you won't have to go on birth control, and you won't need to use condoms all month. Like, you don't need to. Anyways, click the link below and you can find out all the details about the class. It's going to be super fun. It's going to start January 9th, but I'm having an early bird special right now for these 2 weeks. So if you sign up for it before before December 21st, then you get an early bird special rate. And I think if you're a woman, whatever season of life you're in, you are going to love this class and be so thankful for the information that you learn and the empowerment that you get. And it's really going to bless you and your health and your marriage, your sex life, your future children, and your family. So it's one of my favorite classes that I teach, and I'm so excited to be offering it January 9th. So check it out at the link below, and hopefully I'll see you in class. Bye, everyone.